I'm going to cry out to you. And here's what I know. You will hear me.
Yes. Yes.
Not only will you hear me, God, you will save me.
Amen.
You will deliver me.
Hallelujah.
You will rescue. God, I know you will.
Yes.
Because I know who you are. You're not only great in power, you're great in loyal love.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're a God that is faithful to do what he said. He's going to guard you, said you're never going to leave me, nor forsake me. And I know who you are, and so you will hear me, and you will see me.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
So he asked, oh God, won't you judge him? Now he turns his attention. Oh God, since I know who you are, I got confidence in who you are, what you've done, and that you hear me, that you are going to rescue me, you're going to deliver. So God, won't you judge him? Listen, he acknowledges, for we have no power. Ever been there? For we have no power. God, I'm tired. I'm weak. Stressed out. I'm just wondering, is there somebody that I'm talking to today?
Yes, sir.
And that's what you're saying. I have no power. Weak. Worn out. Frustrated. Stressed out. I can't face it. God, I see what's coming my way. It's right at my door. I can't face it. I don't know what to do. Ever been there? I don't know what to do. I've tried everything. I don't know what to do. But my eyes are upon you.
Yes.
Don't miss this. Sometimes we can't see God because we're too focused on people or circumstances. It's only natural. I mean, I would expect Jehoshaphat to be looking out over the border. And see, can't you imagine if that's where the eyes were? Can't you imagine the fear that would, and the hopelessness that would start to rise? I mean, they see him coming, 3 great nations, and they can't look, and they can't turn away now, they might get us. So their focus and their attention is on the battle that's coming their way. It's on their enemy. God says, no, turn your eyes upon Jesus.
Yes.
Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of life will grow strangely dim, and the light of his glory and grace.
Yes. Yes.
Turn your eyes upon him. What are you going through today? I'm encouraging you, in the name of Yahweh, the God of our fathers, turn your eyes on him.
Hallelujah. Yes, Lord.
You say, but you don't know what. Turn your eyes on him. Turn them away from it. Enough time looking and focusing on your problems and your difficulties. The power is in him. Turn your eyes on him. Get your focus off your stuff and put them on him.
Yes, Lord.
Get your focus off your problems. Put them on him. I don't know what to do. Fine, put them on him. I have no power. Okay, but he does.
Yes.
So now God, we know who you are. We know what you've done. We call out to you. We know you hear us. We know you deliver us. God, we're going to take our eyes off of that and we're going to place them on you. So now what? The question is God coming through? So all the men of Judah with their wives and children and little ones, here's what they did. They stood. Wait. This takes faith.
Yes.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm not doing anything. The enemy's getting closer. I'm going nowhere. You better get your battle gear on. I'm waiting. Those who what, Sean? Wait.
Upon the Lord.
Upon the Lord shall
Renew.
Yes.
their strength they shall mount up. Rise above.
Sir.
Come on.
They shall run and not get tired and walk.
That's right.
And not get weary. God, I know who you are. I know you're able. I know you can save me. I don't know what to do. I have no power, but I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand before you, Yahweh. So God says, finally God says something. What's he going to say? What does God say when you express so much confidence in him? When you got so much faith in him that it's not just something that you memorize or something you heard in a sermon, but it's something you believe in your heart of hearts that God is who he says he is. When you get that type of faith and confidence in it, what is God going to say? This is what Yahweh says to you. To you. Do not be discouraged or afraid. Whatever you're going through right now, God is saying to you, do not be afraid. But God, I don't know what, don't be afraid. God, I got no power, don't be afraid. God, I don't know how I'm going to get through it, I don't see a way out, don't be discouraged. Don't worry about this big battle, this vast army, listen. For the battle is not yours.
That's right.
Yes.
God brought a battle in your life so that you could acknowledge who he is. Acknowledge what he's done. Turn your eyes on him. And when you stand there and you say, God, I trust you. I know you hear me. I know you save me. God says, this battle is not yours, but God's.
Yes.
Your marriage battle is not yours, but God's. Your financial battle is not yours, but God's. Your future and the uncertainty that goes with it is not yours, but God's.
Yes.
Your disappointment, your disillusionment is not yours, but God's. Notice what he tells you. So do you trust me? You say, where does it say that? He says, look, I got this. And you're right, I do have all power. And I do reign in heaven over all kingdoms and over all nations. You're right. Nobody can stand up against me. You're right. And I hear you. And you're right, I will deliver you. And this battle's not yours, it's mine. I'm going to fight it for you.
Yes.
Do you trust me? Okay, then tomorrow I march down against them. Wait a minute. Do we got a strategy here? Do you know that's missing in this narrative? No battle plan? God, we got to get the general. Should we flank? I mean, what are we going to do here? No, just go down. But God, we're not ready. Just go down. You won't have to fight this battle. Take your positions. Do what, God? Stand firm and see the deliverance that Yahweh will give you. You see, what you've got to be looking for with your eyes of faith is no matter what's coming in your life, you see the deliverance of God on its way. God, I don't understand how it's going to be done. I don't know what to do. I don't have any plans. I don't have any power. But I know who you are. I know what you've done. And I'm looking for your deliverance. God is your battle. Then I'm waiting on you to fight it. You say you need to do nothing. No, you do something. You turn your eyes on him.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Don't be discouraged. Don't panic. Go out and face them tomorrow. Sometimes you got to go ahead and face your problems. Don't run away from them. But you face it knowing that it's God's battle.